toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Continues to fight for yards. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. USC's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And you just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Nevada's offense has its first opportunity of the day. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Pulls it in. It's Bird. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. It's picked off, and they've ruined the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
Yeah, and they're probably nervous too, right? Like first big-time stage, big-time moment. A lot of young talent. Let's see how they start their career off.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bird. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Nevada going quickly.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a marvel.
Looking for a man. It's high. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Escapes the sack. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pucks it out of the air. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Trojans are flying down the field. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Trojans! A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one.
He'll keep it himself.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Trying play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's high. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Gives it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Bird. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Trojans in the hurry up.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Brought down near the 4-yard line. First and goal, USC.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, he won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Under fire! And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's high. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. When you see throws like that, he gives you the hope that maybe, you know what, he might just be.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
9-yard line. First and goal, USC.
Wants to throw it. Trying to barrel in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
It's now second and goal.
Wants to fire on second down. Big fella moving.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Dropping back, it's high. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Isaac. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nevada going quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Nevada will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collect.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. He's loose. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over Boston College.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Beebe. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The give from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Nevada going quickly. To the air. It's high. He makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's high. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And runs through another one. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Rides the back on the option, the give.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
And the Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Dropping back. It's high. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Nevada will be forced to punt. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Makes the catch. It's Carter. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Trojans decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. All kinds of heat on that punter. Good job just to get it out of there without disaster. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Fitted in the window for the score. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Leinart, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard, and that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Virginia. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Wolfpack will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's high. It's complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Burr. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll move the wide receiver. Hands it off. Inside the 40. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
The AT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Nevada, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Not 1, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, the running back has it. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Kennedy. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll read it to the left on second down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The give on the option. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's high. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. To the air on second down. Wide open downfield. And the defense drags him down. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Nevada will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg and rolling out. A strike downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Wants to adjust the pattern. Takes the handoff. It's Kennedy. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running to Green. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable.
Looking for a man. It's high. Using the quick game. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Quick spin on the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A 1st and 10 for this offense. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Makes the catch. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze. Where do I need to get a